Hey everybody, it's Dean Graziosi and welcome back to the Weekly Wisdom. I guess we named it that last week. Not guess, that's what we did. It's now called the Weekly Wisdom. I'm glad so many of you commented and said you liked it. And I'm really glad you guys got a chance to go through that goal strategy that I think is the most powerful way to set goals ever. And your feedback says that you liked it. So I'm glad. And I want to touch base on something this week that I've touched base probably once a year for the last 3 years on these blogs. So if you've watched this, it's okay. Do it again. And if you're new to it, then let's just say it's a great thing to follow doing goals. Because here's what I know. Now, I know The Secret was really hugely successful and popular. The DVDs and the book, The Secret. And I thought it had some great stuff in it. But here's one thing I have an issue with: just manifesting, just imagining a bigger future. I do it all the time. I literally could sit here and think about where I want to be in a year from now and get goosebumps. That's why I wanted you to share with you, or wanted to share with you how I do my goals. So you can not only write them down, but think about it and think about how you'll feel and the emotions you'll have once you reach them. But one thing about just manifesting that I don't agree with The Secret is I believe hugely in one factor that they didn't talk enough about, and that is action. Without action, it's really just a dream. And when your dreams become goals and then a reality, I think it's your dreams combined with action, and that gets you the results. And I coined this in my first book, knowledge plus action equals results. I see so many of you use that, share it, and I think it's awesome. You know, when you write something like that, you don't ever think someone's going to quote you. It's pretty cool to see, you know, my quotes in places. Anyway, I thought that was a cool little side note. But here's what I want to share with you. What I'd like you to do this week, excuse me, I think my mic pulled down there. What I'd like you to do this week is I want you to find the time to take the action. Now, so many of you are already taking the time. So many of you are posting and making great money. You see some of the posts we had just in the last couple of days of people just doing amazing stuff. And you should be and can be and will be next if you keep on track and keep focused. If you're a part of the Rock Bottom Blueprint, congratulations. If you're feeling a little overwhelmed, then call us. Let us know what we can do to help you on any level, on every level. If you got the new book that I just released, the 30 Days Real Estate Cash, dig in, take action. Just don't let one hiccup or one no or one negative thing get you off track. Okay, but let me switch back over to what I want to share with. I want you to find the time. If you've done this exercise in the past, I'm going to encourage you to do it again. If you haven't, here's what I want you to do. So many times in life we think, I want to do all this, but I just don't have the time. Guess what? We all have one thing in common. We all have 24 hours a day. Some people are doing it. Some people can't find the time. I want to share with you something. The people who are doing it weren't sitting around with 3 extra hours a day sipping margaritas and just said, hey, let me plop real estate into my free time. Everybody's busy. This is the craziest time in human history. Look at my cell phone. It's only in hand's reach away from me with text messages and emails and people calling me. And we got just emails coming in nonstop. And I mean, our communication, our overwhelm is huge. But the people who really want this find the time. So what I want you to do this week is just have a little, I carry this around with me in my little backpack. Even if it's a little pad, if it's on your phone, on your iPhone, on your BlackBerry, I want you to start keeping track of what you do in a whole week. You know, not every minute, but maybe every couple hours go, oh, this is what I did, this is what I did, I did this, I watched a movie, I went to work, I drove to work, went to lunch with friends, whatever it is. Keep track of it over a week. And at the end of the week, I know it's hard to do for a whole week, but just think, a week of just kind of keeping track, is that worth a lifetime of change? Absolutely. The answer is yes. So keep track of it. At the end of the week, I want you to look back at what you've done and just ask yourself something about the things you're doing. Ask yourself these simple questions. Is what I'm doing at this time benefiting me, the universe, or my family, and building towards a bigger future? If it doesn't have one of those three, if something you're doing doesn't really help you, but you're helping people, you're helping society, helping people in your church, that's a pretty darn good thing. If what you're doing is helping enhance your future, making you a better person, expanding your wisdom, your knowledge, potential money down the road, yes, that's a good thing. Or if what you're doing is helping your family or people you love, they're all good things. But what happens when you really look at that list, there's going to be some things on there that don't help the universe, don't help other people, don't help you, don't help your family. They're the things I want you to consider Xing out of your life and filling in with something that can allow you to reach the goals that you set last week. Okay? Because here's even worse. There's some things that you're going to see when you make a list that not only don't help, they hurt your family. They hurt you. They could hurt the universe. They hurt other people. Drinking, gambling, whatever it is. I'm not judging anyone. We all have our own stuff. But when you analyze it like that, I promise you at the end of next week, you'll go, there's 5 hours a week that's not being used for something that could bring me to the life I want, I desire. It's why you wrote goals last week, because you want more. So find the time. That's my little goal for today. Not giving you any more than that. That's a heck of a homework assignment. I'm Dean Graziosi. Thanks for watching.